Five, four, three, two, 1. You are now live.
And thank you for having me, Kobe. This is fun.
You can go winning a Super Bowl to be the first team to lead.
This guy was good.
How long have you worked in the radio industry? I do want to really get into this because it's a very sensitive but a very kind of serious topic.
It's needed.
It's definitely needed. That needs to be discussed for sure. But y'all were in my DMs asking me, what happened to Psy? Where is Psy at? When is Psy coming back? Like y'all wasn't just clowning his audio in episode 1. Y'all so damn fake. But I have a gift for y'all. I am going to go get Psy. They said I am going to go get Psy because tonight we have a lot of heartbreak to talk about. But before we talk about the heartbreak, we have to talk about the real serious shit. So welcome back to the Crazy Talk podcast. My boy Psy Bow.
What's up, brother? How y'all doing? What's up, brother? How y'all doing?
What's up? You are back, and hopefully this time it doesn't come with any hostility and it doesn't come with any bad audio. They said, I know you've had a hard week. They said, but we're going to try and stay on path here, okay? They said, so what we are going to talk about right now before we get into everything football and everything NFL, I want to get into Kyren Lacy. Kyren Lacy, as we all know, was LSU standout. I believe one of the and I don't know if this is kind of like the way that people are portraying it now that he, has passed on. But from what my knowledge is, I'm not really too keen on college football. From my knowledge, he was supposed to be a top prospect in the NFL. He was supposed to, everything that he was doing in college was supposed to then transfer to the NFL. Born on April 12, 2025, Kyren Lacy, who was 24 years old at the time of his death, was found with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound in his car during a pursuit by authorities. According to the Harris County Sheriff's report, an arrest warrant from January stated that Lacy was cited with felony negligent homicide and hit and run, driving and misdemeanor reckless driving. The operation of a car that led to the death of another individual. This story has kind of unfolded and now spiraled into kind of a worldwide well, I'm not going to say worldwide, a nationwide fiasco. Everyone is reporting on this. Everyone is talking about Kyren Lacy, and that is because it has come out recently that Kyren Lacy was not involved in the car accident, and his involvement in the car accident wasn't what was portrayed to the media. I want to read this report here from CNN. In April, former Louisiana State University prospect Kyren Lacy died from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound, like I just reported, following a police pursuit in Texas, according to local authorities. The incident came days before Lacy was due in court after being charged with negligent homicide, felony hit and run, and reckless operation of a vehicle during a police pursuit and accident in December. New surveillance and video released by Lacy's attorney last week suggested the rising star was driving far behind the accident that resulted in the death of a 78-year-old man. Questions have now been sparked about the validity of the initial charge. In the wake of that new evidence, state police have published their own video of the incident in a bid for full transparency. At the time of his death, Lacy was charged with negligent homicide and felony hit and run. This stemmed from a car accident on December 17th. Like I said, that left a 70-year-old man deceased. Later, Lacy turned himself in and was later released on a $151,000 bail on January 12th, according to the La Forche Parish Sheriff's Office online records. According to a January police news release, Lacy was behind the wheel of a 2023 Dodge Charger, driving recklessly and illegally passing other vehicles. While driving at a high rate of speed, he is accused of crossing the center line and entering the northbound lane while in a designated no passing zone. The police stated that Lacy's actions caused the driver coming from the other direction to swerve over the center line to avoid impact with the Charger. The car then collided head-on with another vehicle. Lacy's attorney disagrees. However, Lacy's attorneys last week showed evidence that suggested the former wide receiver was way behind the accident at the time of impact. Guys, when everyone first heard this story earlier this year, I believe it was around, like they said, January, February, those earlier months of the year, it was being talked about really heavily. And then, like we know, the apparent suicide that then followed the charges kind of struck the sports and football community, if you will. I'll start with you. As it just said in that report, he was charged with a few different charges, a felony charge and a few misdemeanor charges. And now it has been surveillance verified that he had nothing to do with the accident. And if you guys aren't following, Kyren Lacy apparently committed suicide due to the weight of these allegations. He succumbed to what some may speculate to be depression surrounding these charges and kind of these accusations. So Tip, I want to ask you, what do you think was mishandled? Do you think that the police investigation was mishandled? Do you think the kind of press rollout of the situation was mishandled? What do you think is going on here?
I mean, where do you even start, man? I mean, first of all, like, RIP to the kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, that's still a young black man that was just trying to make it through society. Through sport, but I mean, this to point the blame, I mean, I gotta say this, the media, man. I mean, there's no other way to say it. You know, I mean, I remember when they first came out. I mean, it's almost like entertainment for people. Like, another football player did some bullshit. Another black did some bullshit. Oh, let's eat this up. Y'all thought he was a good dude? No, he kills people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that whole, like, they get hyped for it. They jump on it. Like, nah, that's juicy. That's what we need to put out. Yeah. And then at what cost?
At what cost? Sai, I want to get your thoughts on this. This wasn't said in the report. I did kind of my own little background research, and I watched a video of not only the crash site surveillance, but it included surveillance from the what's it called, the body cam footage. It also released body cam footage from the police, the first responders that responded to the accident. A black man, a witness, a black man, and there was a white man as well. They both, immediately as the cop gets out of the car, they both rush the cop and say, A green charger. Did you see a green charger? A green charger, and I quote, a green charger caused all of this, end quote. This is in a few of the reports. Like this video is in a few of the reports. What do you think? Tip just said he's going to, if he had to place blame, he's going to point the finger at the media. Who are you going to point the finger at? The media or the police in this instance? Or are you going to point it at the witnesses who kind of corroborated the story that the police are now selling to the media?
I would put blame on the cops due to the fact that, I'm going to have to disagree with you, Tip. I will have to put blame on the cops due to the fact that they are able to get that CCTV footage that are on the streets. So if the attorney is saying that Kyren is a few cars back, the cops will be able to see that as well too. That's just my point of view. I would say as well. If he was in a green charger. At that point in time, a couple cars back. He's right there. Why don't we go get him? If he caused it. Right?
Okay, so now that you said, I'm glad you said that, because Kyren Lacy was behind the accident when the accident happened. Kyren Lacy then, as per the footage, drove through the accident and continued to drive away from the scene.
Okay.
Everyone else stopped to assist with the people who were in the accident. Kyren Lacy left the scene.
But he was a couple cars back when the accident happened.
He wasn't a couple cars back. So what happened, the scene of events goes as follows. Kyren Lacy is there's two lanes. One going southbound, one going northbound. He's traveling southbound, gets out of the southbound lane and enters the northbound lane to pass three cars that are in front of him. In front of him is an 18-wheeler, a 16-wheeler, one truck, and another car. He passes the 16-wheeler and he passes the truck. Now he is behind one of the cars. The car that was in front of him, a couple of feet in front of him, gets into a head-on collision with someone that was in the northbound lane. He then drove through them and continued to drive southbound. They are alleging that he, being in the northbound lane, caused the driver that was in the northbound lane to swerve into the southbound lane and hit the guy that was in the southbound lane, which caused the accident, which is what the witnesses corroborated when the police arrived on the scene. So, Tip, I kind of do agree with you in the sense that the media kind of portrayed this narrative, but I also think it goes to Kyren Lacy not staying at the scene of what happened.
I was just about to say that too, brother. He should have stayed there.
But then again, you don't know how someone's gonna react, because I'm assuming if the dude died on the scene, right? Because that's what they said, the dude died on the scene.
Right.
Who knows what he saw? Some people ain't like really built to, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to put an excuse on them. I don't know what I'm not gonna say what I would have done, because I don't know what I would have done. You know what I'm saying? I would hope I sit there and stop and get out. But if you're driving by and you see something that you've never seen before, if you see someone's, I'm not trying to be graphic, but brain splatter somewhere, I'm not one to tell you how to react to it. You just keep driving in shock, or what? Who knows?
Whatever the case is. Yeah.
But I mean, bottom line is, the brother didn't do it. He had nothing to do with it.
Right.
If I didn't know if you was in front of or behind the accident. I didn't know you were supposed to stay. If it got nothing to do with you. I would do it and not do it, but I'm just saying, if it got nothing to do with you, hey, some people are told to mind their business. You know, we know how we grew up.
You're right, to the way the media pushed it out there. It probably would make a nigga go crazy. Because now it's like
he probably sees all
these things coming at you.
Yeah,
you feel me? You can't even go to the league no more.
Literally, which is what Ryan Clark reported yesterday. Ryan Clark, I believe Ryan Clark said this man should be gracing an NFL field this week. He should have been gracing an NFL field on one of these given Sundays, and instead he had to die. He had to leave this earth living with guilt that wasn't his. And that is something that I feel like Tip said several times, is something that the media has to kind of do better with, and it is how they portray certain things. Yes, we know and it's also kind of how consumers consume things as well, because we hear kind of the think pieces for years on how the media will portray something like this, or how a headline could be completely misleading, or a headline could be this, or a headline could be that. At what point do we as consumers stop believing the headlines? At what point do we as consumers stop buying into the bullshit pieced up stories that they're selling? You know, and when do we stop giving into the kind of cancel culture of it all? Because like you said at the top of the segment, Tip, people couldn't wait to kind of abolish him. People couldn't wait to say, oh shit, a star college prospect, oh, he's a murderer. Y'all think he's so good? He's a murderer. They were quick to jump on that bandwagon. And that's something we see all too well, right? That's something we see all too well. But something we also see all too well in lighter news for me, because we have gotten a little heavy this episode, Tip. In lighter news for me, how about them birds?
When they say fly, eagles fly.
Niggas couldn't wait till this segment. That's why they loved till this segment. That's why they loved me. They loved me. Niggas couldn't wait till this segment, man. Niggas couldn't wait till this segment, man. I know.
Well, the segment has finally come. We haven't done a real complete NFL segment in about 2 weeks, Tip. Tonight, it's going to look a little different. We are going to start, of course, with our Week 5 analysis. I am going to start with you, Sai. You haven't been on in a little bit of time. You know, we haven't heard what you've been saying. So I want to just go ahead and kind of give you the floor. What is your Week 5 NFL analysis?
My Week 5 in NFL.
Can't even talk.
Yeah.
That lost fucked him up.
My Week 5 NFL analysis.
Can't even think straight.
Okay. You know, the Birds lost. 4-1. You feel me? Commanders won. Beat the Chargers. Buccaneers won. Beat the Seahawks. Who did the Cowboys play? Y'all played the Falcons, right?
Jets.
Y'all played the Jets.
I was at that game too.
Don't even want to.
to.
Good game though. Good game. Great game. But there's nothing to talk about. It's the Jets. Steelers. Steelers are the Steelers. I don't really got nothing to say about the Steelers. Feel me? Y'all had a bye week this week, so we're gonna see what y'all go into next week. Y'all did just beat the Vikings though. Hard fought game. Feel me? Bills and Patriots. Great game. Drake May surprised me for sure. But yeah. Oh yeah, hold on. I'm missing one. Jaguars and Chiefs.
Thank you. I was waiting for you to say it.
Jaguars and Chiefs. Yeah.
Monday Night Football.
Honestly, when I seen it, when we was outside smoking doing the analysis the other day, it was 14-0.
The whole prep, our whole prep resume.
it was 14-0, and I honestly thought the Chiefs were going to beat the Jaguars, and I was like, oh my gosh, if the Chiefs beat the Jags, I'm already knowing you're going to put them in your top 10, because I already know you. Patty. That's how you get. You feel me? So, I'm like, the Jags won, came back, secured the Jags.
Right.
Shout out to Jags.
Shout out to Jags.
I don't think that I'm a Patty Glazer. I think that I give Patty his just due. That's just me. I don't know.
5 straight AFC titles, I would probably put him in my top 10 no matter what.
Yeah.
I mean, he don't know what it's not like to be at the AFC Championship yet. So
True.
So that
he don't even know that. He don't even know life like. So
what is your NFL Week 5 analysis? What didn't you like?
well, I'll tell you what I did like. Trevor Lawrence. Yo, like I gotta tip my hat to him. Because I feel like this was like the year like we really wanted to see something from him. See something like, you know, I mean, he had that 1 year where he beat the Chargers in the playoffs with that crazy comeback.
Yeah.
So we saw little flashes of him, but I think this game you really saw a different level of Trevor Lawrence.
Like we've been waiting for type shit.
Exactly. Like I mean, as far as accuracy with throws, I mean, he balled out. I think Travis Hunter had a crazy catch. It was on like 2 defenders.
Yes.
Travis Hunter's kind of going to his own. He had a pass deflection against Travis Kelce. Like they're starting to flow. They're starting to find a rhythm. And I mean, crazy enough to say it. Yo, the Jaguars are what 4-1.
Yeah.
Yo, they're a team. I think another thing I saw, Colts put the beat down on the Raiders. Danny Dimes still balling. Got it to my hat to where it's I'm saying, like Daniel Jones is like a dog.
Oh yeah,
Baker.
that one. I meant to
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
Baker's balling.
I meant to say that.
I mean, there's so many things going on in the league. I mean, it's in a good spot right now, and it's a lot. I would say it's one of the most competitive years I've seen. I wouldn't say there's a team that stand out right now. I mean, you got the Lions. I mean, they're nice. You got the Bills, but I wouldn't say there's necessarily a team that really is like, yo, they're the best team in the league. Like, it's clear cut. Like, it's not like that this year. You know what I'm saying? It's competitive year, and I'm messing with it. I'm messing with it heavy.
Competitive year, definitely a competitive year, because as we know, now everybody in the league has taken a loss. There are no more undefeated teams in the NFL right now, and I think this is the first time in a long time that Week 5 is the week where all teams are declared undefeated. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like you guys, both of you guys said, there have been some very exciting games on both the AFC and the NFC side. That Monday Night Football game against the Chiefs and Jags was a great fucking game. And for me, it showed me why the Chiefs are no longer the Chiefs. And not Patty is no longer Patty. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the Chiefs as a unit are no longer that top dominating unit, which can also be said for the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles, like I've been saying for the past 5 weeks, do not look good on the field. And it finally caught up with them this week. Now, do they have potential to turn it around? Yes, it's only week 5. We expect them to turn it around, right? But when you are facing teams, when you are in the NFC and you are facing teams like the Buccaneers, they already beat them. But hear me out. The Buccaneers, when you are facing teams like Green Bay Packers, when you are facing teams like the Dallas Cowboys, and this is not saying their record, this is not taking into account anything like that. I am simply saying when you have to play the Dallas Cowboys again this year, and you have to play the Commanders 2 times this year, which you haven't done yet because you haven't played the Commanders yet, a hard year is in front of you guys. You have the Buffalo Bills in a regular season bout later on this season. You're going to have to get better at some point. And from the Super Bowl, defending Super Bowl champions, that is what we want to see. Improvement, right? I want to talk about an AFC team who completely is shocking everyone. But I can tell you who they are not shocking. They're not shocking me. because they are the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers. Why is everybody so fucking shocked that the Pittsburgh Steelers are not only on a roll, but we are on a rod? We are on a rod, a lightning rod, if you will. Why is everyone so fucking surprised? I don't know why. We are looking good on both sides of the ball. There are things that we have to fix, no doubt. But I think that when we are talking about good teams, which we're about to get into next, all three of us, are going to give our top 10 NFL teams through week 5 in a moment, guys. We're all going to do it. So pay attention, okay? Pay attention to who says who. Pay attention to where they have them, because we are going to tell y'all why we put these people where we put them, and kind of what we were looking at when we picked out these top 10s, right? Fuck it, I'll go first. I think that
I'll go second.
I'll gladly go last.
Okay. Okay, so how we're going to do it is we are going to start from 10 and go up. Okay. So
I mean, like go down.
you just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We are going to go from 10. We are going to go from 10. And we are going to go down. So they said for Call Me Crazy's top 10 of NFL teams through week 5. Get ready. They said it is coming in at 10, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Was that corny? Was that corny, Si? They said at number 9, coming in at number 9 for me. At number 10, I had the Jacksonville Jaguars. Coming in at number 9, I have the Washington Commanders. We've seen a couple of good games from them week after week. I think they have potential, like the Eagles, to turn around their season and probably have a nice deep-ish playoff run. Coming in at number 8, the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are 4-1. They are the Super Bowl defending champions.
That's
However, on the field, they do not look like a top 5 team to me. Through week 5, they just don't look like it. Can this change? Absolutely. Coming in at number 7, I have the King Slayers, the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos has a high-powered defense that has produced in every game. Their offense lacks certain things, but they're getting the job done. I believe they are 3-2, if I'm not mistaken, or they might be 4-1. They're 3-2. Okay, they're 3-2. So I'm going with the Denver Broncos for my number 7. Shout out my uncle Jimmy for the Denver Broncos. For number 6, I have the guys who stuck us a loss back in week 3, I want to say, the Seattle Seahawks. They are my number 6. At my number 5 spot, I have Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have been looking good in almost every game they played, even the losses, which is why I have them cracking my top 5. I think Baker has found his footing. I think Baker has found the magic of Brady in Tampa Bay, and I think that they might make a couple of upsets this year, along with maybe an NFC Championship upset. I don't know. Detroit Lions coming in at number 4. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Coming in at number 4, I have the Detroit Lions. The Lions are looking pretty good. They've had a couple of tight games and they've had a couple of blowouts. I think they are pretty unpredictable. I think that for me, it was a toss-up between them and another team who didn't even make my list, for the simple reason that I didn't think that they were stronger than the other 10 teams that I picked. That's all. Going in at number 3, now my top 3, going in at number 3, I have the San Francisco 49ers. At number 2, I am going to go with the terrible towel, and I'm picking Pittsburgh Steelers at my number 2. And at my number 1, I'm going Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
Cole, come on, bro.
Did I do something wrong?
Yo, you said number 2. He had me going. Still, nah, man. Nah.
Whoa.
I knew my list was better than yours.
Whoa.
I might be on team side in a second, man.
No, you won't be. Not after you hear his list.
I knew my list was better than yours.
Do your list, bitch. Do your fucking list. Do your list.
Do you want me inside the list?
At 10,
Sorry, go ahead, sir.
I got the Commanders. I got the Commanders. They just beat the Chargers. They just beat the Chargers. Actually in the top 5. So I'm liking the Commanders right now. JD5 just got back. I know JD5 just got back. I know it's about to get crazy. At 9, I got the Broncos. They beat us. So they enter the top 10. They enter the top 10. They wasn't in my top 10. They have a high-ranking defense. Yes, they do. They have a high-ranking defense. Down there on that D-line. They got some horses down there on that D-line. Offense
I think
is
you
mid.
need to let your audio catch up.
Offense is mid, but they beat us. So, but it is what it is. They beat us. So it is what it is. At number 8, I got the Jaguars. I like the Jags. They tough. Like the Jags. They gritty. They tough. And they 4-1. Gritty. So they kind of sneaky right now. At number 7, I got the Bucks. I got the Buccaneers at 7. I had the Seahawks at 7. I had the Seahawks because the Buccaneers just beat the Seahawks.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
So Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield going at it. So yeah, I put the Buccaneers right there. At number 6. At number 6, I got us. I'm not taking us out the top 10. I'm not taking us out the top 10, but I will take us out the top 5 that we just lost to the Broncos.
That's the only reason.
Terrible. They're terrible. And we look terrible.
Okay.
And we look terrible. Yes, we do. But see, we look terrible. We win. And we finally got that loss. It is what it is. We're gonna shake it off. You feel me? We got the Giants. We got the Vikings. Then we got the Giants again. That's 3-0 sweep right there.
Really?
I bet my life on it.
I disagree. I think Scatterbo and Jackson Dart got y'all.
3-0 sweep right there. And we will come back. Talk about that.
And JJ McCarthy will be back by the time y'all play the Vikings.
JJ McCarthy's terrible.
Okay.
They should keep
Continue your 10. Continue your 10 before it gets hot.
At number 5, I got the 49ers. They look a little sneaky right now. They're quiet, but they're producing. They're 4-1. So yeah. I got them right now. At number 4, I got the Colts. Colts look scary for some reason.
That's who didn't make my list over the.
I don't know why. The Colts look like they could be a problem deep
Not like
later,
the Colts did?
come playoff time. I don't know. They look like a problem though. Daniel Jones is balling. He's actually, I think, top 3 in MVP race right now. So I don't know. Number 3, I got the Lions. Tip, are you frustrated that your boys didn't make the top 10?
No, I'm not. Trust me, I don't have my team in the top 10. I'm not. That's not why I'm upset.
I told you.
Oh,
Hey, come on now. I ain't that dude.
The Lions are the Lions. It's not really much to talk about.
Okay.
They just picked it back up.
Get
So
on to those.
And then we have the Bills at number 2. The Bills are the Bills. They look better than us, and they were in the top 2 of the NFL. So I'm going to keep them at 2 because I like this team way better than the Bills, which is funny to me. I don't know why I like this team way better because I fucking hate this nigga.
Who is it?
Ooh.
This nigga's yeah. I know, right?
Who's your number 1 team?
Who's your number 1?
The number 1 team is the Steelers.
Steelers is the number 1?
Yeah, I got the
Oh,
Steelers
y'all
number 1. The Steelers. Hold on, let me talk to it. I'm gonna get this nigga.
What is all this
right
gripe?
now.
Tip,
Nah,
what
I
is
got
all
the
this
floor.
gripe?
Hold on, Tip. Let me get this nigga a little grace right now while I got the floor. The Steelers look very powerful on both sides of the ball. Defense is
Number 1 in the league.
defense has always been a defense. I'm not gonna lie. Their offense now has finally looked what it's supposed to look when it's producing. When it produces, this is what a Steelers offense looks like when it's producing. You get what I'm saying? You got Aaron Rodgers clicking, throwing up okay.
DK.
Then we got
Clicking.
Kenneth Gainwell back there toting the ball like he was just on the fucking Eagles. Fuck. And then we got DK. This nigga wasn't DK, but now I guess he's DK now. So yeah, and yeah, all this other shit. And Jalen Ramsey. I don't even want to get into it, but yeah, I got the Steelers at 1.
Tip, it's your turn.
Why you keep doing that, bitch?
It's the list, fellas, was just. I mean, you had some hitters, but you had some misses. All right, so I'm gonna give you all my list of what I've
We
seen.
gotta hear this because
Yeah, he is very.
Now I'm going off of possible. I'm throwing a little bit more potential because I do have a lot of these teams. I feel like I'm gonna clean stuff up. But at number 10, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers.
what the fuck?
Now, and the reason why I say this is that I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers can beat these teams that I'm about to name.
We can beat them all.
Shit.
Now, hear me out.
Oh shit.
At number 9,
Tip, keep going, Tip. Keep going.
at number 9, I have
Keep
the
going, Tip.
Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Y'all can't beat the Chargers.
Justin Herbert. Look. Say what you want about the Chargers. I know they had some mishaps, but the rise of Quentin Johnson and the mix with Keenan Allen is just something I trust right now. At number 10, I have the Los Angeles Rams.
No.
Now the Rams.
You just said you had the Steelers at the 10.
I mean, at number 8. Sorry. Number 8. Sorry. Number 8. Correct myself. At number 8, I have the Rams.
We can't beat the Rams.
Now, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but that boy, hold on. That boy Puka Nacua.
Yes.
Yo, that boy Puka Nacua right now.
Yeah.
Puka looking like the best receiver in the league. He actually right now is the best receiver in the league.
He's on pace to break the record. Actually, if he keeps that pace going.
2000. Wow.
21. I seen 2100. But damn,
You know what I'm saying?
Saying y'all can't beat the Chargers.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Now here's where it gets a little toss up, right? At number 7, I have the Colts.
Remember, I had you one though, twin. This nigga said y'all can't beat none of these teams.
And number 7, I have the Colts. Now, the Colts, I'm a little iffy on. Because the Colts ain't really, they ain't really pay nobody for real. All right, let's be real. Colts ain't played nobody crazy, right?
That is true.
But they are 4-1, and they put straight butt to ass to the Raiders. So what I'm seeing from the Colts is that they're beating the teams they're supposed to beat. All right, right.
But the game that they lost, it wasn't a big loss either, though.
It wasn't. So that what I'm seeing is that they're competing.
The Raiders, they bust their ass because the Raiders are terrible.
The Raiders are terrible, right? But they're beating the teams they're supposed to beat. Out of all the teams I've said, they all lost to teams they shouldn't have lost to. Am I right?
I'll answer that question once I get a little further through your list.
At number 6, I have the 49ers. 49ers are 4-1 right now with Mac Jones as a starting quarterback.
This list is fucked up. That's what's going on here.
49ers are 4-1
dominant as fuck
with Mac Jones. But to be fair, they still got Mac Jones as the quarterback. So right now I'm a little iffy on it until Brock Purdy come back. That's the reason why. Okay. 49ers are probably gonna jump back up. I mean, let's be real, right? They're gonna figure it out. They got hella people injured. It's like 16 players injured. They're gonna come back.
I like your list.
Then I have the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're 4-1. They just beat the Chiefs. Trevor Lawrence has been balling. Brian Thomas has found his rhythm. Trevor Etienne is averaging 5.8 yards a carry right now. Yo, they hot. Let's keep it what it is. Keep it a bean. They hot. The defense don't look shabby. What's going forward? This is when it gets interesting because right here, this right here is my This is where it gets. This is where the list gets real fluid. Like this shit can change at any given moment. Number 4, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. Now look.
Thank you, Tip.
As much as I don't like Philly fans, I'm always gonna be a football fan. With that being said, the Philadelphia Eagles are 4-1 right now. They're 4-1. Call what it is. Call a spade. They're playing like shit, but they're 4-1. I think it's impressive to me, right? Respectfully.
Thank you.
If they're playing shit and they're still 4-1, I mean, there's room, but not to say now. This is right now. The list is fluid. What I say, Kobe, the list is fluid. This can change at any given moment. If y'all keep fucking up, it's gonna decline. But the fact that y'all are 4-1, I'm like, okay. But you cannot keep playing like this. So I'm being nice with you right now. Because you can really drop. You lost to the Broncos. You really drop.
We gonna fix it, turn.
You know, see. I hope you don't.
Y'all niggas at 10. Sit and be quiet.
And at number 3, at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We beat them niggas.
I understand. But right now, if you see, I'm gonna pick. My list is fluid, right? So it changes weekly. My shit can change weekly. Now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? I understand they lost to Philly. I get that, but I've seen the emerge of. I want to make sure I pronounce this dude's name right because he played for Ohio State.
Nah, they hot. Yeah. Emeka Ibuka.
The way he's playing right now, bro, it's insane right now, and this is without Mike Evans. So this is assumed when Mike Evans comes back, they got some shit going on at the wide receiver position. I'm gonna keep it going. And now, at my number 2 spot, dominant team, seen it coming. They got players, they got the names. At the Detroit Lions. You know, they're 4-1. They're winning games, like I said. Jared Goff ain't playing bad. Amon St. Brown is having a great year. Jahmyr Gibbs is a little slacky right now, but I feel like they'll pick that pace back up once the run game gets going. Defense, DB's still need a little work, but they got a squad. I can't knock them for their squad. They got a squad. Now, my number 1 spot, who I have as we'll get into that later. I'm not going to say too much. I have the Buffalo Bills. Now, I understand they just lost to the Patriots, You win some, you lose some. You can lose any given Sunday. That's everyone knows that. But at the end of the day, they got Josh Allen as the quarterback. I watched Josh Allen come back against the Baltimore Ravens and steal that game away. Down what? 17 points. You know what I'm saying? That's
Who are the Baltimore Ravens?
You said, I mean, I'm just saying with a lead, I seen when the back against the wall, he was able to step up. The Bills, they won the fight. I gotta respect that. For that being said, I got your number one. The Ravens don't look good. They don't look good. They don't look good. But to be fair, they had Lamar, they had Dick, they had everybody. They had everybody. And Bills came out on top. But that's my list for y'all. That's my list.
I want to know. Because now to answer your question.
Mm-hmm. Take your time.
Doesn't like he's at 10.
Take your time. Take your time.
All right, listen. Hold on. You shut the fuck up, Cy. Listen. I don't mind.
I you at 10. 1.
Yes. So you shut up and stop co-signing then. I'm talking to Tip, who put us at 10. How are we at 10?
Not cold.
When we have, hear me out. We have in production. Now let's look at production. When we have a top 3 QB when it comes to production. When we have a top 3 receiver when it comes to production. When our defense is top 3 in production. How don't we crack your top 5? When it comes to teams who are, when you said beatable, the Buccaneers are a beatable team. They're 3-2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
No, they're 4-1. No,
they're 4-1. They're
Buccaneers? Are you sure?
The Buccaneers are 3-2, I believe.
They're 3-2.
They're 3-2. The Buccaneers are 3-2.
No, they just beat the Seahawks.
Yeah, they lost to y'all in
Oh, the Bucks are 4-1. I'm sorry, he's right.
4-1.
Yeah, shit. They only lost to the Eagles.
It's a lot of 4-1s, gang.
Yeah, it's a lot of 4-1s, cuz. Yeah.
But we know 4-1 don't mean shit.
We don't.
Per your number 5. The Philadelphia Eagles. We know that doesn't mean shit.
Not cool, but I want you to understand though. Look, the Buccaneers, listen. I know we get our last out, right? The Buccaneers lost to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
The Steelers lost to the Seahawks.
Which is another point that I wanted to make to you. Are the Seattle Seahawks not a top 5 team right now? Which is crazy. They didn't even make your list.
No, Seahawks, no, man. Just because they beat you don't mean I gotta rate them high. Shit.
That's not why they're rated high. They're rated high because they have one of the highest power defenses through week 5.
Look,
they are also 4-1, I believe. 3-2.
3-2.
3-2, just like the fucking
Broncos.
The Broncos. Just like
Broncos not on my list. Broncos not on my list.
No,
that's on Silas.
The Chargers. The Chargers. We can't beat the Chargers. We can't beat the Jaguar. We would bust Trevor Lawrence's ass.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm just going off of what I've seen.
We have to continue the show.
I'm gonna finish off with this. You've only won all your games you won was never more by 1 touchdown. Never won a game by more than 1 touchdown.
I think it was.
Oh my
God, he's been saying that for the past every week.
The same shit we use against the Eagles, right? Who are playing at their worst, are doing what y'all doing at y'all best. That's how I'm looking at it. The list is fluid. The list is fluid. The list is fluid. Hey, I gotta look at you're playing at your peak. You're playing at your best time. This is the best Steelers. I'm like, yo, the Steelers look good.
But I'm gonna keep y'all at 1, twin. Thank you.
Eagles look bad.
This is our peak.
Same record. And that's if y'all win next week.
This is our peak.
I believe so.
Who y'all play next week?
The Browns.
I already told you that's going to be a hard one. That defense.
That's like saying the Giants are going to beat y'all.
No, it's not.
Nah. Yeah.
What is everybody
they both
watching?
shit.
They have
They both
a
shit.
third string quarterback
They
in.
both shit.
No other
They both
team is
shit.
playing a third string quarterback. But
no,
the
they both
fucking
shit.
Browns.
Defense. I said the defense.
Miles Garrett literally had fucking one tackle last week. What defense?
But we know the wait. Hold on. We know the Browns and Steelers are always a good match.
True.
It's a division game. It's gonna be some blood. We know it's a gritty game when y'all play each other. So I always say that's a toss up when it's in your own division. Kind of like the Cowboys and Eagles. It's always like a little we'll see what happens type of shit. But I gotta give credit when credit is due, man. To me, I'm real. I'm real. Y'all need to step up though. Like we ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Like wait till we go to the top. We're gonna talk about quarterbacks and shit like that. We can move on from. I ain't gonna hold y'all too up, but
Yeah,
I know Kobe gonna be mad at me.
He said, let's move on from the bullfuckery that y'all are. Yeah, because what? When the Super Bowl rolls around this February and the Steelers are the AFC team, I don't want to hear shit.
Say what you were saying.
Shut up. And
I was about to say when we win the Super Bowl.
When we win the Super Bowl, I'll say it. When we win the fucking Super Bowl and we get to Stairway to 7, y'all will see it's black and yellow. Y'all will see that peak shit you talking about. You ain't seen it yet. You ain't seen a peak just yet. This is Aaron Rodgers walking. He's walking right now. Wait till he starts running shit. We'll have this conversation again.
I don't know if he can run anymore. I'm ready to be in cool. Let me chill out. Let me let it rock.
Dak Prescott.
Whoa. Come out, Dak. I'm gonna save it.
Get out of here.
Go ahead.
Save it. But
Let's do our top three. We gotta do our top three. We gotta do our top three.
Dak is doing better than A-Rod.
He is.
No, he's not. A-Rod hasn't had less than a 70% completion rate since fucking week 1. He hasn't cracked less than 150 yards since week 1.
I got my iPad right here.
This is crazy. Okay, now we are moving on from our top 10 rankings into our positional rankings.
I love this chat.
We're going to start with Tip since he's already fucking talking. Let's see your top 3 QBs, your top 3 receivers, and your top 3 running backs.
All right, so I think this might be a little bit more easy for everybody. I feel like most of us probably will agree. Well, we'll see. Top 3 quarterbacks right now playing, right? Number 1, Josh Allen. I don't think anyone will argue that. I think we can all, that's a consensus number 1, right?
I can agree with that.
Number 2, I have Baker Mayfield.
I can agree with that too.
Baker's been balling. I can't knock him. Number 3, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, call it what it is. For what the Cowboys have the number 1 offense right now, but no one wants to talk about it. Last on defense, but number 1 offense. That's all through Dak Prescott. Let's be real. It's all through Dak. CeeDee Lamb's not in. George Pickens step up. Dak Prescott step up. And that's what we did. Offensively, we were a juggernaut. And we're not even at our best. And that's led by Dak Prescott. Dakota. Yeah. He's balling. Now at my top 3 wide receivers, right? I think this is one we'll all probably agree. I don't think there's much debate. Number 1, Puka Nacua. I mean, if we're going about right now, all this is right now. This is not who I think is really the best and whatnot. I'm just basing off of what I've seen this year.
Week 5, right? Mm-hmm.
I got Puka. Puka's my number 1. Mm-hmm. Number 2, I got Justin Jefferson. Still balling, still putting up numbers, still doing what we got to do to get his team to win. Number 3, this might be a hot take, but the dude's been balling. We just kind of talked about it with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Emeka Ibuka. Bro, I gotta call a spade a spade. Yo, bro is balling. As a rookie, yo, he's killing shit.
I love that pick.
He stepped up as the number 1 receiver now that Mike Evans is out. He's shown that he could be a number 1 already. Big games, he's doing what he has to do. I'll move on. like I said, this is right now. This is not who I think is necessarily my top 3, but this is right now for what we've seen this year. Running back. Number 1, I got Jonathan Taylor. The Colts, 4-1. Danny Dimes is balling, but Jonathan Taylor's balling too, and just as hard. Leading the league in rushing, if I'm not mistaken. I can pull up the stats right here. Yes, he's leading the league in rushing right now. I mean, the dude is...
How many rush yards?
Right now, he has 480 in 5 games. 5.1 yards a carry with 6 touchdowns. Gotta give credit when credit is due. Colts 4-1, he's helping out. Saquon's not catching up. Number 2, I might be... call me delusional Cowboys fan, but number 2, I got Javonte Williams. Right? Not a household name. Not many people are talking about him. Maybe because he's a Dallas Cowboy. Maybe because he got the star in the helmet. Who knows why they're not talking about him? Javonte Williams, through 5 games, has 447 yards, and is also averaging 5.7 yards per carry.
Shit. Who is that?
No one's talking about it. No one's talking about it.
Who is that?
Dude has revived his career, and he's been balling. At number 3, this might be a hotter take. I know, we're looking for names like Bijan. We're looking at names for Jahmyr Gibbs and Saquon Barkley. But I got to tip my hat to Jaguars running back Travis Etienne Jr. I mean, hate it or not, dude, I'm looking at stats right now. 443 yards, averaging 5.8 yards per carry.
We got similar picks on each category.
I mean, he's balling. I mean, he only has 2 touchdowns, but that's just always scheming and whatnot. But 5.8 yards per carry. And you really toting that rock, man. I got to my hat. It is what it is. But that's what I got so far. That's my top 3 in 3 positions.
I'll go next, Twin.
Let's hear this.
I'll let you go last to end it off. Well, as my quarterbacks, I don't really have them 1 through 3 because I don't really know how to rank these players 1 through 3, to be honest. So. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to say Josh Allen is my 1. Aaron Rodgers is my 2. Baker Mayfield is my 3. And I have an honorable mention for the quarterbacks. I have Dak Prescott as my honorable mention. It was Baker Mayfield, but I switched it.
Okay.
So for my wide receivers, I did JJ as well. I did DK. And I did Puka.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's fair. I can do that.
For the running backs, it got a little tricky. Definitely got a little tricky. I said Kenneth Gainwell. Now the running backs, I'm not gonna rank these because it's very tricky. But I'm gonna say Kenneth Gainwell. For my number 2, I had Travis Etienne. I did have Jahmyr Gibbs on here, but I took him off to replace. You said Jonathan Taylor, and I was like, yeah, Jonathan Taylor has been fucking balling. He has been balling.
Okay, now that you're done,
Yeah.
and we've heard all the bullshit we can take for a night,
Chip it chest
let
up.
me say my top 3 QBs. Coming in at number 1. No surprise, just like my number 1 in my team's Josh Allen. Joshy Boy is on a roll. Yeah. Joshy Boy is doing his thing week in, week out. Coming in at 2, I'm sorry, Tip. I just really don't know what games you're watching. But Aaron Rodgers, I don't know how he doesn't make your top 3.
No, he's in my honorable
41
mention.
years old.
He's in my honorable mention.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's outside like the top. Nah, he's in the mix. Don't get it twisted. Yeah.
Especially considering his last 2 seasons with the Jets. He's now a hold back to A-Rod, some would say.
Right. You're right.
So I'm going with him at 2. 3, I'm going Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, respectfully.
Honorable mention.
Go ahead, say it, Cole. It's all right. I know you don't want to say it, but I know you look at the stats and was like, all right, fuck it, I got to throw him in there.
Actually, I have no problem saying it. I've said Dak Prescott has looked good this season. In that game against the Eagles, I feel like he looked pretty good. I feel like he held his own. In that game, that draw that y'all had,
Yeah.
I thought he looked amazing. I thought had they had 2 more minutes, he probably would have won that game. So yeah, those are my quarterbacks. With my receivers, I'm coming in number 1, Puka Nacua, easily.
Yeah,
That's
respectfully.
non-debatable. I feel like. Number 2, I got to give it to DK Metcalf.
That's fair.
And I want to talk a little bit about stats when we're talking about DK Metcalf, right? DK Metcalf, in every game this season, except for one, in every game we've played 4 games, in every game except for one, he's had a touchdown. He's gotten on the board. He's gotten in the end zone, right? He has 261 yards on the season, only 15 receptions. He's averaging 17.4 yards every catch, and his longest catch is 80. He's leading the league in yards after catch right now with 189 yards after catch, with his highest average being 12.6 per reception. I feel like that's closely rivaling Puka Nacua, who's taking it away in yards for sure. But I think his gameplay and his production is closely rivaling Puka Nacua, which is why I have him at my 2. With my 3, I'm going Jettas. Jettas has been low-key carrying the Vikings, and which he's been doing for the last fucking couple of years now. So I'm going Jetta. I don't have honorable mentions for my receivers right now. I don't think anybody's really standing. I do. George Pickens. Oh my God. How did I forget George Pickens? He completely stepped up now that CD Lamb is kind of out right now. I think
5 games, 5 TDs.
Yeah. I feel like no one's really giving him the credit for holding his own on the Steelers as a rookie and a sophomore, and then now being a junior, going to the Cowboys, their star receiver getting, basically taken out right now, and he's filling the shoes, some would say. So I'll have him as my honorable mention for my receivers. Running backs, my list looks completely different, I would say. Only person I have similar is with Usai, and that is coming in at number 1, the former Philadelphia Eagle who's now a Pittsburgh Steelers, Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell is explosive downhill. He's explosive in 5 yards. He's explosive in the red zone, and he's going to continue to drive the ball every time they feed it to him. We thought, I would say Steelers fans and some analysts going into this season, Jalen Warren was the person to watch out for when it came to Steelers run game. Kenneth Gainwell has completely taken that over, and he is now the one to watch when he has the ball. So he's my number 1 running back right now. My number 2 running back right now, who is dominating the NFC. I don't know if y'all know, but he's back. Christian McCaffrey. CMC is back, and CMC is running the Niners like he has been doing. With Brock Purdy being out, of course, they are relying on the run game more than the pass game, even though they are still passing the ball. Christian McCaffrey is getting the run game done. He has a huge chunk of their run yards for their offense. Number 3, this really had nothing kind of to do with stats or skill per se. This is kind of just like a gameplay watching thing for my number 3. I'm going Giants running back Scabito. What's his name, Tip?
Scatterbo.
Yeah, Cam Scatterbo. I'm going Scatterbo. I seen Cam Scatterbo get a 20-yard downfield pancake out the backfield. No running back is doing that in the NFL. No running back is doing that in college. No running back is doing that in high school. To see a running back exert that much effort on top of all the other things that he's been doing, I'm going him with my number 3. I don't have an honorable mention for my running backs.
I'm sorry, Cole. I gotta call this out. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there is. Let's count this. 1, 2, 3. 3 quarterbacks who have more rushing yards than Kenneth Gainwell.
3 running backs that have
3 quarterbacks that have more rushing. This is just quarterbacks.
Oh,
I ain't want to I ain't want to say the running backs because the list is too long. But there's 3 quarterbacks that have more yards than Kenneth Gainwell.
well, I can explain why I had him at my number 1. because, like I said, he's not our starting running back. He's sharing reps with a starter, Jalen Warren. So that's kind of on par for him to have the production that he is producing with only half the reps. I think that's pretty good. No.
But when you averaging 4.4 yards a carry, and I just named dudes who are averaging 5.5, 5.8, 5.7 with multiple touchdowns on the year and double your yards, almost three times your yards. I mean, how do you not have Jonathan? How do you not have Jonathan Taylor on there? I'm confused. He's leading the league. The next closest person is James Cook, who I probably should have threw in there. I really should put James Cook in my number 2 for real. I should probably take Javon. Well, actually, it might be in order for me already. Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, Javonte Williams. I mean, I'm looking at the stats, and it's just I don't know how you don't have JT in it.
Well, like I said, I didn't just base it off of stats. Like I said, I didn't just base it off of stats. I base it off of watching these games and also watching the gameplay of these running backs, which is why I even had Cam Scatterbo on there. Which is why I had Kennedy Gainwell. Every time we've given Kennedy Gainwell the ball, he has produced.
So we're saying Cam Scatterbo is better than Jonathan Taylor right now through week 5. I'm just asking a question. Can y'all honestly say that? So I'm asking you too.
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. I see what you're saying, Cook, because you like the blocking. You like blockers. I know you do. You value blocking.
I like good game.
You value blocking. I know
like
that.
Dominant players. If you're gonna go and get a pancake 20 yards downfield, you're a running back.
Yeah, you get hype.
Yeah. But especially when you're not getting yards like Jonathan Taylor. Do something, you know?
But I mean, I got Travis Etienne. I mean, the dude's averaging 5.8 yards a carry.
Right.
That's insane.
I think,
and these dudes ain't getting a lot of carries though. It's not like it's a clear cut amount. To be fair.
And when it comes to Cam Scatterbo, I will say he's still producing.
Yeah, he is.
He's got about 240 yards on the season.
But he's not averaging 4 yards a carry though.
He's not. But let's also be honest. A lot of starting running backs aren't. Let's look at Saquon Barkley, the best running back in the league overall.
Yeah, he's averaging like 3.1.
But the thing is, the difference is with Saquon Barkley, we know Saquon's history, right? We know what he can do. We know. Let's be real. We know what he can do. That boy can rush for 1,500 if we blink twice. You know what I'm saying? Like at any given moment, Saquon can go off.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like the dudes I named. I mean, shit. Josh Allen got more rushing yards than him. Justin Fields got more rushing yards than him. Patrick Mahomes got more rushing yards than him. Like I'm just naming QBs. I mean, I see what you're saying though, as far as effort and putting everything in perspective as a whole complete player. Yeah, I get that, but I mean, it's some dudes I would take over him. I mean, I gotta do more research on him then. I mean, if y'all got him that high, I gotta do some research on him.
I think you should research Kenneth Gainwell. I think you should look at some of the plays that he has made.
He does have a fumble in the year though. I do see that though. If we're looking at that,
you said he has a fumble on the year.
He does have a fumble. Jonathan Taylor doesn't have a fumble on the year, and Jonathan Taylor has 6 touchdowns. I think he's leading.
Gainwell has one fumble on the year. Oh my fucking goodness!
5 games. Look, you ain't supposed to fumble. First of all,
5 games. Derrick Henry has fumbled in every 5 games.
Derrick Henry not in my top 3.
I'm just saying, when we talk about history, like you said for Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, they have a history of being good. Kenneth Gainwell, I can't give that. Nah, you know when you make it, you get Madden and the rookies are 82 overall. You're like, how they so low overalls? Because they have no history in the league. If you got no history to back up what you've been doing, all I can judge you is off of right now. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay. Kenneth Gainwell, you have a lot of proving to do to Mr. Noah Tip here. They said,
respectfully,
I think you're doing good. I think you're doing well. They said, but the cowboy over here, who is your running back? We don't know.
Well, he's rushing for more than yours. He's rushing for more than yours and averaging more yards per carry.
More than our starter or our backup?
Javonte Williams On the year, 5 games, 447 yards, 5.7 yards a carry, with 5 touchdowns. He's number 3 right now, leading in rushing. And he only has 1 fumble on the year. So
Well, I'm going
Shit,
to take a page out of size book.
Shit.
And that boy Williams, you have half as many carries as Javonte Williams with a fumble. So what does that say?
Shit.
Just something to think on. Just something to think on, bro. Just something to think on.
2-1.
We got to put some perspective on some things. Cowboys. We can talk about the Cowboys as a team. But I'm talking about players. And Cope also had every top 3 had a Steelers playing in. I hope everybody knows that.
It did.
It wasn't slick
Because I feel like we're top 2 teams. So I feel like we have. That's why I feel like we're. That also goes into corroborating why I feel like we're.
Low key, no bullshit.
But that's what I'm saying though, which is why you had the Steelers as your number 1 team. We've been watching this gameplay from the Steelers, and like you said, it's been leaps in improvement. Every week we're coming out and we are producing on both sides of the ball. And like we used to say for the Eagles, we're winning. So
I know what I know what my team did to the Jets. And I know what your team did to the Jets.
Yeah, two different
wins. We gave Belt the ass up the field. Y'all had a heartful battle up the field.
I ain't gonna lie, twin.
Well, we did play them in week 1. That's first and foremost. Y'all are playing them in week 5. They are beat up. They haven't won a game yet. They're discouraged. They're loose. They're uncoordinated. They're everything in the book. Yeah. Y'all probably did go in there and walk their asses dry.
I'm just saying because my team is last in defense, right?
They are
last, right? But when they played yours, we are first in offense.
So y'all should have won that game.
Well, defense wins championships, is what they say, right? Right.
But offense wins games.
Isn't your team? It's true. Isn't your team like top 5 on defense? Right? You would say. They put up 32 on y'all.
Hold on, wait. Yeah,
they put 32 on y'all.
They put up 30. Okay, hold on.
They put like 24 on us. 27.
24 points.
It's a lot. They put a lot on us, but they put a damn sure a lot on y'all.
4-point difference. A 4-point.
We won by like 17. Y'all won by 2. And my team trash. I can accept my team. My team's trying right now. We just trying to win games.
True. That is true. Okay. We did win only by 2, but that is because, like I said, we played them in week 1. Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf had no chemistry at that time. Aaron Rodgers and Calvin Austin had no chemistry, and Calvin Austin had no fucking chemistry at that time. Jonnu Smith just got signed. Pratt Freiermuth had no chemistry with Aaron Rodgers. All those preseason reps came from Skylar Thompson. Aaron Rodgers didn't get many preseason reps. So it was understandable for me that we didn't produce well on offense in the first game.
Did the Jets have a new quarterback too?
Oh my gosh.
Aren't they 0-5? Aren't they 0-5?
You beat the worst team in the league by 2 points. It's just something to think on, Cole. I ain't like. It's just something to think on.
Damn,
it's just something to think on.
I thought it was gonna be a hard night for me. Shit, twin.
I gotta be real with everything. I gotta be real.
Then that's what I'm also confused on because
I don't gotta say
if that is the case, why aren't the Dallas Cowboys in your top 10?
Because we were number 1. We have the number 1 offense and the worst defense, and we're 2-2. I'm real with my team. 2-2, 2-2-1. Yes, we tied with the Packers. My team has no defense. I mean, at any given night, in order for us to win, we have to put up 40 points on the board. I mean, that's just what it is. We have to put up a crazy amount of points. That's a hard. Your offense is not going to click every night, but your defense might, and the defense don't click for nothing. So it's like. I'm real with my team. My team's 2-2-1.
So you're telling me the Jets because I got to understand this. The Jets are a better team than the Minnesota Vikings.
No.
We
Minnesota
bust
Vikings
the
are better.
Minnesota Vikings ass.
But how much?
A touchdown.
So that ain't a whole lot of belt to ass
I'm
to me.
saying belt to ass, not in points. Belt to ass as in field work. Belt to ass as in game. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm a football. I like gameplay. When we look on the field and we see fucking lineman 3 out of 4 linemen getting put on their back, that's what I'm talking about. When we see fucking Carson Wentz scrambling all over the field at 50 years old, that's our defense making him work. That's what I'm talking about. When we see Justin Fields having the best game of his career in week 1, yeah, they put up 32 points because they had to. Just like you said, y'all have to put up 40 points on the board in order to win the game. Yeah. I'm going to take a page out of the Eagles book. We don't got to do that. We can win a game with 24 points. Because our defense is going to hold that next team to 22. That's all I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Appreciate you.
Hey, he didn't have you on the top 5 now. Don't say appreciate you. I had you higher than he did. It's not great that you switched off like that.
We have kind of gotten all of that out. It is time to end it off with our early Super Bowl predictions. Okay, so I want you guys to pick one AFC team, one NFC team. Who we got going to the bowl? I'll start with you, Tip.
I think this is kind of like, to me, it's a little bit obvious. For what it's giving, I got Bills coming out the AFC. Mm-hmm. Josh Allen, like I said, I believe him. I see a dip in Patrick Mahomes. I see a dip in Lamar as far as just the team playing and whatnot. I think this is his best chance to do it. I would say probably his only other comp really is what Jaguars, Colts, Eagles, Chargers. I mean, it's not. I'm sorry, not Eagles, Steelers, Chargers. Sorry, my fault. Outside of that, there's no real. He has no real strong competition like he used to have in the past few years.
Disrespect tonight.
Then come out of the NFC, I have the Detroit Lions. They still look good. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery haven't really been clicking like that for real, and they're still 4-1. I don't think that's gonna last long. Kind of like the Eagles, even though they're not playing the best, they seem to still be getting wins and still be blowing out teams. So yeah, I have Bills versus Lions for mine. And then for my Super Bowl pick, I would probably go ahead and take the Buffalo Bills on that one. I think this is Josh Allen's moment. I think this is his year. And yeah, I think this is the year to bring it home.
Go ahead, Sai.
Okay, out the AFC, I would say the Bills. With an honorable mention of Steelers, Jags, Colts.
That's 4.
I know, like that's going to be like
tough to pick. Right?
Yeah. There's one more within the AFC that's probably like a sleeper. Probably like the Chargers. Or like
still got thrown the Chiefs, unfortunately. I mean, you can't really count them out.
Really, honestly. If I would take anybody, I would still take the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You know how they get in the back half of the season.
Yeah.
The NFC.
You already lost.
Keep saying us.
4 games.
So. Huh?
I said they already lost what 3 games.
Yeah.
I think it's almost over. They lose one more, it's probably going to be wraps.
Yeah, I would agree.
Same for the Ravens.
The Ravens are done.
Yeah, I think the Ravens are cooked.
Well, if you say the Ravens, that's why. Yeah.
They have one win. I think they're.
And Lamar's hurt. Lamar's hurt too.
Yeah.
They're cooked.
So they just lost to the Texans too.
Out the NFC, I would take us. You know I'm taking us. With honorable mentions of the Lions, Commanders, Buccaneers, Rams. No,
Sure.
I'm gonna take the Rams out and put the Seahawks. Take the Rams out and put the Seahawks.
No Packers?
No.
No one's a believer in the Packers?
No.
No?
I don't know where that hype is coming from. I'm honestly not worried about the Packers.
Well, they gave the Lions their only loss. So I'm just throwing it out there.
40 with the best offense in the league.
I'm not terrified of the Packers. They're the Packers. That's how I look at them.
No, I'm not. I understand.
Scored 24 on the Cowboys. They scored 40.
I think the Commanders are better than the Packers. It's a lot of teams that are better than the Packers.
My picks.
The Packers are 2-2-1.
My picks for the Super Bowl early picks. Let's see. For the AFC side, okay. I think the Super Bowl is going to go one of two ways.
Okay.
I think door one, we have Josh Allen finally fulfilling his destiny, becoming AFC champion, going on to the Super Bowl, and winning the Super Bowl against any NFC team that's in there. I think if Josh Allen goes to the Super Bowl, he's probably going to see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, I can see that.
The other option is we're going to see a dynasty go back to the Super Bowl because they've gotten better in the second half of the season. We're going to see the Philadelphia Eagles go back to the Super Bowl, but in a shocking twist of events, for the first time ever in the Super Bowl of the NFL, we will get two teams from the same state to play on the big stage. I think it's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that if it comes down to it and the Chiefs get back into the playoffs, they will have a low enough seed to where they will play the Buffalo Bills. And we all know,
I ain't gonna lie, twin. I want that Super Bowl so we can get front row seats to that motherfucker.
but
Steelers versus Eagles.
yeah, but we will see if, like y'all just said, if Pat Mahomes can get the Chiefs back on track and do it out for the second half of the season, and we see him skate by into a wild card round, then we see him at a low enough seed to where they play the Bills in the playoffs. The Bills are done. We know that's the kryptonite. We know.
That's real. Yeah, that's true.
Done.
I'm still taking. If I'm betting, man, and I see Mahomes on that playoff card, I'm taking Mahomes. I'm
but
sorry.
I think then Mahomes would have to go to the AFC Championship and face the other powerhouses in the AFC, in my opinion, right now, which are the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I don't think Mahomes can beat us this year. And so I think that's what would take us to the Super Bowl. I think if we have to play Josh Allen or Trevor Lawrence in the playoffs, we're probably not going to make it. But for the NFC side, I see either the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Philadelphia Eagles. From the AFC, I'm either seeing Pittsburgh Steelers or Buffalo Bills. Guys,
That's
today
fair.
was a fucking great episode.
Hell of a.
It was a long one too.
Yeah, well, wasn't that many topics either.
Gotta do a lot of editing, twin.
Oh, a lot
Good
of
luck.
I'm actually talking to Tip about this after we get off.
Yeah.
There will be a lot of editing for this episode, but that's good. I like it. I love it. I love that we got through the football segment without any heads being taken off. Thanks for that, Sai. You came very calm, collected, and good audio today. They said, welcome back to the Crazy Talk podcast. Going forward, we will be seeing Sai, guys. As much as I hate seeing Sai when it comes to football, we will be seeing him. Okay? They said, and of course, your boy Noah Tip is back. And of course, we will be seeing Noah Tip again. And I am your boy, call me Crazy. And of course, bitch, this is the Crazy Talk podcast. So you'll be seeing me again too. All right, crazy gang, stay crazy. It's your boys signing Out.